is another major, I'm sorry, rather minor, which is the preliminary competition. So with 40%, substance 30%, artistic expression 30%, for a total of 100%. I would like to inform everyone, our partner, that this is a ranking system.
Yes.
So right after the preliminary interview, we're going to choose the final 5, and that is the time for us to trim them down to 0.
Yes. But before that, partner, we have an special awards. For special awards for Miss Eye Care Project, to be awarded by Mr. Joseph Nixon Goss and Honorable Eileen Bustamante. Miss Eye Care Project Award goes to contestant number 8.
Congratulations, contestant number 8, our Miss Eye Care,
Miss
right?
Eye Care Project.
Next special award, Miss Casa Rosa Resort, to be awarded by Madam Mila de la Rosa Valencia. Step forward, contestant number 3. Special award partner.
So, partner.
Okay, so congratulations once again to Casa Rosa Resort awardee, contestant number 3, and of course our Eye Care Project, contestant number 8. So girls, are you ready for the next round? This is the preliminary interview. So good luck to you. I'd like to inform the judges that they can, of course, they have their option to answer the question given in Tagalog, in English, as long as you can express your thoughts. So let's begin with contestant number 1. How are you tonight, contestant number 1?
I'm not feeling well.
Is this your first time joining this kind of
To be
contest?
honest, this is not my first time.
Oh, do you have your title?
Yeah. See, 2022.
Okay, may I know what specific title is that?
Miss Gay Queen Curbada.
Alright, so good luck to you. You may now pick your question. Oh, it's judge number. Alright, so may I know who's the lucky judge?
Number 4.
Judge number 4.
Good evening.
Good evening po, sir.
Here is your question. If you could be anyone else beside yourself, who would you like to be?
I think, ang pipiliin ko po ay yung mama ko po. Sa lahat po na hindi nakakaalam, isa po ang mama ko So, pinaka-supportive po sa pageantry ko. Sa Diyon. Gina-admire ko siya super kay siya ang nagbigay po sang buhay ko nga sugad po. Kaya po ako adi sugad sa inyo nag-perform dahil po sa akong mama. Kaya po sa inyo tanan, palanggaon niyo permi ang inyong mga iloy. Kay maaabot ang adlaw na mawawara sinda. Pero kung mawara man sinda, at least naaraman na sa aton mother kung gaano naton siya kamahal. Yun lang po at maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, contestant number 1. Next in line, candidate number
Number
2.
2.
How are you tonight, contestant number 2?
I'm okay.
Great. So, may I know the judge number that you picked?
Judge
Number 7.
Judge number 7.
Good evening, candidate number
Good evening po,
2.
madam.
So here is your question. What is your opinion on the importance of the education in combating poverty and inequality?
Okay, para po sa akin, ang opinion ko po bilang isang party ng LGBT, sa mga, lalo na po sa mga kabataan, mag-aral ng mabuti para may magandang kinabukasan kayo sa mga sa inyong future, lalo na po sa inyong mga magulang na pwede niyong ipagmalaki na nakapagtapos kayo ng pag-aaral. So, ang mga payo ko lang po sa mga, lalo na po nandito po sa mga kabataan, mag-aaral po ng maayos para makapag-unlad at makapagtulong sa mga magulang nila. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Thank you very much, candidate number 2. So, next in line, our contestant in number 3. How are you tonight, contestant number 3? Kumusta po kayo? Alright, so it's judge number 2.
2.
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening.
Kinakabahan?
I'm
Medyo.
feeling sick po.
Okay. Here's your question. To transgender woman who has been asleep for 20 years, what would you say she has missed?
As a trans woman, ako po ay isang trans woman na nabubuhay dito sa mundo upang maipakita kung ano man po ang aking talento. Bilang isang trans woman, hindi ko po kailangan ng isang mga magagandang bagay upang maging maayos lamang sa isang lipunan. Kung bagat kailangan po natin ng mga pag-asa at pag-uunlad upang maparanasan natin sa susunod na henerasyon na bilang isang trans woman, hindi lang po tayo bakla na kailangan lang at gagamitin, because as trans woman, we are the tower of strength, the pillar of hope, and the champion of purpose. Thank you.
Thank you so much, contestant number 3. And now, ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 4. How are you tonight, contestant number 4?
I'm okay, sir.
Sino kaya yung lucky judge na yan?
Okay, judge number 4. Hello, sir. Good evening.
Here is your question. How do you respond to people who object and degrade member of LGBTQIA+ community for religious reason? Do you
Okay.
want me to repeat the question?
Okay, sir.
How do you respond to people who object and degrade member of LGBTQIA+ community for religious reason?
Okay, thank you for the question, sir. And bago ko po sagutin, hayaan niyo pong sagutin ko po ng Tagalog upang mas lalong maintindihan ng ating kabataan dahil ang aking nakuwang katanungan ay masyadong makabuluhan. Bilang isang Katoliko po, paano po ako magre-response sa pagbaba ng aking pagkatao, lalong-lalo na sa mga taong naniniwala o nasa relihiyon na aking kinalakihan. Yun po ay ang Katoliko. Marami sa mga Katoliko ay minsan sarado ang kanilang isip na naniniwala sila na ang tanging nagawa lamang ng Diyos ay lalaki at babae. At paano po ako magre-response sa kanilang mga paniniwala? Una, ibibigay ko po sa kanila ang 100% ng pagrespeto, pagmamahal, at pag-uunawa. Dahil hindi lahat ng tao sa ating ginagalawan ay matuplis po natin. Ngunit kung ikaw sa sarili mo, tanggap mo kung ano ka, malamang sa darating na panahon, yung ibang hindi ka tanggap, tatanggapin ka. Dahil ang pagtanggap ay nagmumula sa sarili mo. Kung hindi mo kayang tanggapin ang iyong sarili, paano ka tatanggapin ng iba? Ipakita mo na hindi ka sagabal. Hindi masama ang pagiging bakla. Gaya nga ng sinabi ko, natutunan ko sa It's Showtime na hindi masama ang pagiging bakla kung hindi ka gagawa ng iyong ikakasama sa mata ng Diyos at sa mata ng tao. Kaya nasa inyong harapan, hindi man ako perpetong bakla, ngunit alam ko kung paano magrespeto ng kapwa ko. Yun lang po at maraming salamat.
Thank you very much, contestant number 4. So next in line, our contestant number 5. How are you tonight, contestant number 5? Kumusta po kayo?
I'm nervous today.
Oh,
It's my
you're
third
nervous? But I think you're ready. You don't have any choice but to pick the number of the judge. Judge number 6.
Good evening, contestant number 5.
Good evening.
Ginakulban ka? Okay. In pageantry, Miss Universe allows transgender women to join the competition since 2018. What is your opinion on this rule?
Thank you so much for this wonderful question. For me, ang pag-join ng katulad namin ng isang mga bakla sa mga babae ay dapat irespeto namin ang mga pageant ng pambabae at may pageant din na para sa mga bakla. Dahil sila ay pinanganak na tunay na babae at ang mga transgender ay nag-reconcile lang sila for the transformation sa kanilang sarili. Kaya mas maganda i-respect kung ano ang nararapat sa mga katulad ng LGBT dahil may nararapat sa aming pageant katulad ng Miss International Queen Philippines. And I thank you.
Thank you very much, contestant number 5. So next in line, candidate number 6. How are you tonight, contestant number 6?
I feel nervous tonight.
But you don't have to worry, just relax. And what's the number of the judge?
Judge number 5.
Judge number 5.
Hi.
Hello po.
Question ko. As a member of LGBTQIA community, what is your advantage over man and woman? If you were given the opportunity to have dinner with the current mayor of Mobo. 2 questions ba? Or 1 question? One question lang. Also yung number 1 lang. As a member of LGBTQIA community, what is your advantage over man? Over man and woman.
Okay, thank you for that wonderful question, ma'am. As a LGBTQIA+, may advantage belong men and women. Okay. May advantage is how can you promote yourself in this society? Because I believe, ladies and gentlemen, hindi lang po kami isang bakla na nararapat dito sa mundo na walang ginagawa. Bagkos ang mga tunay na lalaki, tunay na babae, ay sila ay lubos pinagpala. Pero kaming mga bakla, ladies and gentlemen, kung tatanungin nyo kami kung ano ang nakukontribute namin dito sa society, ito lamang masasabi ko. We contribute as a LGBTQIA+, we contribute, speak up, stand up, and get involved today in this society. Because I believe, ladies and gentlemen, as a part of LGBTQIA+, and as a one of candidate of Miss Gay De La Rosa, I want to speak out against hatred, injustice, and inequality. And that will be all. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you very much, contestant number 6. Next in line, contestant number 7.
How are you tonight, contestant number 7?
I'm feeling tired right now, but you know, malapit tayo lang.
Alright, so you know, pick the number of the judge.
Laban lang.
I pick judge number 5. Hi, ma.
Question ko, what have you done in your community, LGBTQIA, that makes you deserving of the crown?
I think that I have done in my community to influence being a good person, being a good part of LGBTQIA member in my community. I believe being a good member of LGBTQIA in my community, which is in the Masalang, it's very helpful because I inspired a lot of people. I inspired a lot of people to be talented, to work hard, and to work hard to achieve their dreams. That will be all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, contestant number 7. Next in line, candidate number 8. How are you tonight, contestant number 8?
A little bit nervous, pero go with the flow lang.
Alright, so you know, pick the number of the judge. And that's judge number.
Number 8 po.
Judge number 8.
All right. You look beautiful tonight.
Tanan man po ng candidates.
All right. Your question. As the moment, what do you think is your biggest achievement in life? Why do you say so?
So, masasabi ko lang po, my big achievement is nakapag-college ako. Why? Because there are some people who is from underprivileged sectors na hindi ma-afford ang education. That's why I'm here standing in front of you as a future educator. I want to spread my advocacy to have an inclusive curriculum for all diverse learners. Why? Kasi isa sa mga challenges as a future educator and graduating in this year, and also I am going to practice for me to improve my teaching skills, and because curriculum is very congested, I do believe that very importante na nakapag-college ako to teach and to learn children, and because we the teachers, we the epitome of their knowledges. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, contestant number 8. Next in line, contestant number 9. How are you tonight, contestant number 9?
Okay, but a little bit nervous pero lawan lang.
Just inhale and exhale, and let's reveal the number of the judge.
Judge number 9.
Judge number 9!
Hello, candidate number 9.
Hi po sir, good evening po.
Take a deep breath. I will read your question twice.
Okay sir.
Just to relax. We will not make this hard for you. Your question is, why should you be the next, or why should you be the first Miss Gay Licuson 2024? I repeat, why should you be the first Miss Gay Licuson 2024?
Good evening ladies and gentlemen. Actually, this is my, ito po yung pangatlo kong pag-join sa pageant at wala pa po ako nakukuhang title. But the question is, kung ako man po ang unang pagbibigyan ng pagkakataon na maging isang Miss Gay Licuson, para po sa akin, I will use my voice, especially po sa experience ko sa industry ng event coordinator and designer. So, as a transgender, at kapag ako po ang nakoronahan bilang Miss Gay Licuson, I will influence the youth, especially sa Sitio Licuson. Gusto ko po silang himukin na kahit tayo po ay mga transgender lamang, tayo po ay may puwang sa mundo. So, gagawin ko po yun gagawin ko po yung isang hakbang para maboost pa po ng ibang transgender na malabas po nila yung mga natago nilang experience. So para po sa akin yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Very well, thank you so much, contestant number 9. Next in line, contestant number 10. How are you tonight, contestant number 10?
I am feeling nervous, but since it's a competition, the show must go on.
Alright, so pick the number of the judge.
I think judge number 1.
Judge number 1!
Hello, number 10.
Hello po, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sue.
Okay, your question is, how would you use your platform to address the challenges faced by the LGBT plus community? I repeat the question.
Come again, sir.
How would you use your platform to address the challenges faces by LGBTQA plus community?
Okay, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that we part of LGBTQ, we are always being discriminated, degraded because of the gender that we prefer. But since we are a fighter, we will still stood up and prove to everyone else that we part of this society. We are part of this community, whether you like it or not. Your question, sir, is how am I going to use my platform? You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I am an advocate of youth empowerment because I know, ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe what Dr. Rosario Salas once said, that the youth is the future of our motherland. That's why I want to continue to prove to everyone else that still the youth, we are part of this humanity, that we can contribute because of the purpose that we have towards discrimination that we are facing right now, especially the part of LGBTQ. It is not easy living in this enigmatic bio where everything became cruel. But we still stand, we still prove to anyone else that we part of this, whether you like it or not, we will still achieve, we will strive towards the greater success of this humanity. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you so much, candidate number 10. And now, ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 11.
Right, so how are you tonight, contestant number 11?
Hello, ma'am. I'm doing great. I'm a little bit nervous, but it's a part of the competition.
All right, so good luck to you. You've been opening your judge number.
Judge number 3.
Judge number 3.
Good evening, ma'am.
Your question is, you are on the stage right now in the best position to talk to our leaders about pressing issues of society. What do you want to tell them?
So thank you so much for that very interesting question. So our country is facing a lot of problems, a lot of difficulties, a lot of issues. But the only thing that I want to talk to our leaders right now in this position, which is I want to share to them my advocacy. I am a future educator, and one of my purpose in joining pageant is to share my advocacy, which is the equal and quality education for all children, because I truly believe that as a future educator, that we should strive and invest in providing our children a good and quality education. It's because our children is our future leader in a new generation. Let's provide children a better space. Let's provide children a better equipment to equip themselves, because I truly believe, ladies and gentlemen, that the beauty of education can be the most transformative path which can change each and every one of life. So let's start in providing the safe space and have a safe space and an equal and quality education for all children. And I hope, and all those officials that is in here in this stage or in this venue tonight, I hope I opened your mind, I opened your heart in providing, in seeking in these issues. And I hope speaking in front of you is one of the first step of the new chapter of the new generation. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, candidate number 11.
That concludes our preliminary interview. Alright. So may I request once again our contestants to please be here on stage, because we are going to review